Hey guys, welcome back to the Veterans Ham Shack. My name's Jeremy, K4OGO. Today I'm going to be making a vertical antenna using speaker wire. I got the inspiration from another YouTube channel, Coastal Waves and Wires. His name is Walt K4OGO. He makes wire antennas basically, and doesn't necessarily conform to what the books say the antennas should be. And you know, he has a lot of success getting contacts, especially overseas. Which I've yet to do. And my current setup with the Chameleon MCOM2 out in my yard, I've got a little video to go along with this to kind of show you what the setup I currently have, but I have it set up in an invis configuration, which isn't exactly good, you know, for DX. I've made contacts down in Georgia and up the East Coast and whatnot, but nothing, you know, any further than like Indiana, Illinois to the west. So I'm hoping with this vertical antenna I can kind of change the polarization of the antenna I'm using, so maybe get some further contacts. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so the antenna I chose to make today is a 20-meter quarter wave vertical, which means the radiating element will be around 5 meters, which is 16 and a half, a little less than 16 and a half feet. My tape measure only goes to 16 3/4, so I'll need to add about 6 inches or so to the length of the tape measure there. And then I'll be cutting several radials to go underneath it as well. And I'll be using the 1-to-1 LDG balun to connect it all together and then putting it up on a fiberglass pole. And we'll see how it does. Right now, I'm currently running the MCOM2 from Chameleon, and it's doing pretty good. I just would rather have something besides an invis configuration on an antenna at this point. So we'll see how this goes. Alright, so that's about 16 and a half feet of wire there. This speaker wire is double, so I can actually get 2 elements out of the one run of the 16. So I'll be cutting a few more to use as radials. Alright, so here we have 5 of the 16 and a half feet length speaker wire cables that I've cut. Each one of them has 2, so I'll be splitting those in half and be using one as the radiating element and the rest as radials. Now one thing that I do have to take into consideration here is my fiberglass mast is only about 12 feet tall, so I may have to coil part of the radiating element around the bottom of the antenna, so we'll just have to see. Alright, so as I said before, there is my fiberglass pole. It's only about 12 feet though, so I'll see about starting the wire at the top and winding it around the fiberglass pole. It may compromise some of the performance, I don't know, so we'll see. And here you can see I've wound the 16 gauge wire around the antenna up here just to make it fit on the 12 feet since it's 16 and a half feet. And then I'll be placing the balun down here on the wire. Alright, so here we have the pole put up with the wire wrapped up there. Like I said, this is about a 12-foot pole, but I got 16 and a half foot of wire wrapped around it. And I'll be putting the balun right there, and then I'll connect the radials in just a little bit. Alright, so here's another look at the balun. I've attached it to the pole that's holding the pole up. I actually used this metal rod that I got at Lowe's. I think it's like something for a fence or something anyway. It only costs like $5 or $6. I did end up having to take the connector off the end of the radiating element because I didn't realize that the top of these, the red and black things here, they don't screw completely off. So, but they do have a hole through them that you stick the wire and then screw it down. Alright, so here's the radials all spliced together, and I'll be connecting it to another wire and feed it into the balun. Alright, and here we go. I got the radials connected to the balun and spread out across the yard here. And here's how I connected it to everything together there. There we go. Alright, and there's the feed line connected. I got a choke on it, but I probably don't need it. And Goes all the way back into where I got my ham shack set up. Okay, and here is how I have the feed line going into the shack. Just have one of these cables that go through the window and into the shack. Alright guys, so here I've got the antenna hooked up to the analyzer. I'm just looking at the general portion of the band, 14.225 to 14.350. And we'll start at the lower end. It looks like about 2.2 SWR across the entire general portion here. Not horrible. I could probably go out and play with the length and make the SWR kind of better, but we'll see if my tuner can handle it. Kilo Foxtrot 4, Charlie Hotel Whiskey.
Again?
Kilo Foxtrot 4, Charlie Hotel Whiskey.
Kilo Foxtrot 4, Charlie Hotel Whiskey.
November Victor 4 Hotel, got you about a 5.5 in Eastern Kentucky, 73.
USL 65, thanks for not this point, Jeremy, that's a 3. Did I have a YL and the other station ending in whiskey, come back?
Kilo Foxtrot 4, Charlie Hotel Whiskey.
Kilo Fox 4, Charlie Hotel Whiskey. Good morning, come on in here. How you doing, Jeremy?
Hey, good morning. Doing well here in Eastern Kentucky. Just put up a vertical antenna I made out of some speaker wires, so just seeing how well it was working. You're at about a 5.9 here in Eastern Kentucky.
Doing pretty well. You peaked at a 5.9 and drifted down to about a 5.6, but it's wiggling around a little bit, but otherwise, good copy.
Awesome. Thanks for the report. This is K4OGO 73.
All right, Jeremy. If you think up anything else you need, give us a shout. Otherwise, have a great day and we'll look to you next time. Clear Kilo Fox 4, Charlie Hotel Whiskey, Jeremy in Kentucky. Kilo Fox, Foxtrot Echo Lima, W7, TOA. Art, good morning. Take the safe marshal here. This is Kilo 5, Lima Romeo Kilo.
Kilo Foxtrot 4, Charlie Hotel Whiskey.
No problem. There's a Kilo Foxtrot 4, again, again.
Kilo Foxtrot 4, Charlie Hotel Whiskey.
Okay, Kilo Foxtrot 4, Charlie Hotel Whiskey, 5555. Here's the park number US 3051. Texas State Park, Papa 093. USF, Virginia, South Dakota, 20 bucks.
Kilo Foxtrot 4, Charlie Hotel Whiskey.
Kilo Foxtrot 4, Charlie Foxtrot Whiskey. Justin 5757 US 91. US 6291.
Yeah, it's Kilo Foxtrot 4, Charlie Hotel Whiskey.
Okay, I've got that. US Kilo Foxtrot 4, Charlie Hotel Whiskey. 057 to 6291.
Yeah, that's correct. What was your call sign again?
America 4, CN Sugar.
So that's Alpha Alpha 4, Juliet Sierra.
Yes, you got it.
Alright guys, so that'll do it for today's video. Made some contacts on 20 meters, some into Texas, Oklahoma, North Carolina. I heard some stations in California, Nebraska, Idaho. I wasn't able to reach those guys, but band conditions today were pretty poor. So overall I had fun. This was my first homebrew antenna. Plan on making many more after this. Again, I'd like to thank Walt K4OGO with Coastal Waves and Wires, his YouTube channel, for the inspiration for this video. And if you haven't checked him out on YouTube, I encourage you to do so. He's got some cool stuff on there. And Walt, if you happen to watch this, reach out to me. I'd like to get on 20 meters, 40 meters, you know, whatever, and try to, you know, work you out in Norfolk someday. So anyway, thanks again, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.